Hello, all. It's Bill Race. I just wanted to report a new warning that was out. The one in this still may include parts of Hamilton County, but let me line it up here for you. Considerable lightning in these storms. This is very dangerous lightning. You can see that's what all that white lightning strike symbols are the lightning strikes, and those are that's a lot of the strikes right there. You don't see that too often. So a severe thunderstorm warning is out for them. Now we're going to read that to you. And that is that the National Weather Service in Morristown has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwest Bradley County in East Tennessee, southwest Meigs County, and northeast Hamilton County. So Hamilton County just barely in there. At 4 p.m., which was about 6 minutes ago, a severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles northeast of Saudi Daisy, or 12 miles south of Dayton, moving northeast at a mere 10 miles per hour, which is, something that you don't like to see either, because that just means you could have some flash flooding and the lightning is going to be over you for an extended period of time. Okay, so we're going to do a little tracking here on this storm. It's kind of an elongated storm, and so it's not just necessarily one area, but here's Georgetown in this Birchwood, Britsville, just a few examples of what seems to be in the path of this. And some of the roads, let's see, Highway 60, of course, that takes you through Georgetown, and Birchwood Pike. I'm assuming that's Birchwood Pike. Yeah, Birchwood Pike, which also takes you to Birchwood, which it should. And then we have where the lightning has been so significant and dangerous, again, from about Birchwood Pike to the east to almost Ooltewah Georgetown Road. And so that is some very vivid lightning, I'm sure, very loud. And that is that particular warning. That warning is in effect until 4:45. So that has still a ways to go. It's about 35 minutes. So that will, and the reason why is because it's moving so slowly. Now, if it would lose a little bit of its strength, they might lift it early, but at this point, it is showing no signs of that just based on the lightning data here. I'll give you an overview of the rest of the area. I don't want to forget anybody, but the rest of the area is calmed down and nothing really even approaching severe limits at this point. God bless you, Faith. Thank you. I got to tell you, that amount of lightning in cloud and cloud to ground lightning is exceptional as far as how it's covering up that warning polygon. We also, I notice here, have another cell that is a little back behind it near Brayton and Hendon, almost to Graysville. We haven't really looked at the motion of this, so let's do that. It'll appear here in a second. There it goes. So Laurel Brook, Brayton, you're in the path of that particular storm. Dayton, looks like you will at least catch some of that. Maybe not the worst of it, but certainly you're in the path of perhaps that one cell, not where the warning is, but the one that's a little bit lagging back to the northwest of it. So I'm just going to kind of keep it right here for now. Watch how the lightning on the time lapse here, how it increases right inside the polygon. Ooh. Ah. So that is a significant factor. And I think when you see the increase in the lightning, you're seeing the increase in the dynamics of the storm, which I think that the Weather Service folks were seeing. But this is the same cell that came out of Hamilton County and had provided Hamilton County with a warning. Parts of central Hamilton County now has moved into northeast Hamilton County and also just the northwest part of Bradley County at this point, just barely. And then heading to Meigs County. Decatur, you'll probably be in the path of this as well in the next 15, moving pretty slow, but in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Tina, thanks for that. And from Georgetown, we had mentioned Georgetown within that polygon. Let me show you again in case you're just joining us. There's Georgetown right kind of in the middle of the polygon. And yeah, it's no wonder. In fact, it could get a little bit more intense here over the next few minutes. So be careful. So Tina, maybe you could give us an update here in a few minutes, but I also want you to be in a safe place at this point. The lightning is just stacking itself on top of each other, and it's because the storm is just not moving very fast. And so it's just kind of almost sitting over people. I mean, this particular storm, again, let me just remind you, was moving northeast at 10 miles per hour. And that is very slow. Not only do you have the lightning threat, you have some gusty winds, over 60 miles per hour perhaps. You have the flooding and flash flooding risk. So all of that is contained within this polygon here because it is moving so slowly. This is about the only area that really has, to me, has concern. The rest of the area is just light rain now, and we just are concentrated right in this polygon here that is giving us the trouble. And it's kind of surrounded from Birchwood to Georgetown to Britsville, moving to the northeast in a very slow fashion. I'm looking at your comments. Let's see about Athens. It's a good question. You know, it's moving so slow, it's almost hard to put a time on it. Let's see if we can do a little. Hold on, friends. I'm trying to get the squall line graphic up there so we can maybe get it. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be kind of hard to do. So if it's moving northeast at 10 miles per hour, it doesn't even show up in Athens in the next hour even, crazily enough. But we do have Hillsview at 435, Goodville at 448, and Riceville at 510. Just about getting, so, you know, If those times are accurate, it could be an hour before it gets there. In Athens, I mean. Riceville first, then Athens.
They took that part out? They took that out?
Yeah.
Well, I'm coming to sleep with tomorrow.
So right now, that's the only warning, and it's no wonder with the intensity of that thunderstorm, with that considerable lightning, and also the very heavy rain that goes with it, and I'm sure very gusty winds. Off 58 Highway in Birchwood, yes, I am not surprised because that, let me show you here again. If we can come up with, I mean, Birchwood's, I'm putting it right in the middle of the screen here, and you're right in the middle of this very intense thunderstorm. I would be in your safe place, if at all possible. Right along Highway 58 as you go up through these areas. Also, very intense. If you live near 58 Highway, between Sale Creek and Hopewell, for instance, very intense thunderstorm going on there. I'm going to back off of this just for a second, just so you can see how this has been moving. And it comes on in. It is kind of getting on out of there. Hold on just a second. I wanted to alert someone here. So just hold on a second. I'm going to mute my microphone so I don't scare anybody. Sorry about the delay there, friends. I had to get a message in the newsroom here. And let's see here. What do we have? Tennyson, Dawn, Misty. Trying to tan. Not a good day for it outside anyway. Paige says she's scared. I understand. I'm not sure where you are. I might have missed where you were. Polk County doesn't seem to really be in the path of this particular storm, that's for sure. It's more from here. Once that warning that was issued, then we're looking at Ray County, Meigs County, McMinn County. So again, just as you look at it from back away a bit, it's still not really close to being through the polygon just yet. And it wouldn't expect it to be moving at 10 miles per hour in the last. Let's see, maybe getting some new messages. Let's check. The weather center east.
Oh, yeah.
Graduation.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
So we had a special weather statement come out here, but that was a ways back. That was at the top of the hour, so nothing new since then. It's just a matter of watching this one area now, friends, at least for this period of time. The rest of the area is in good shape, just some light rain. But right inside this warned area is intense thunderstorms. Are intense thunderstorms. Is that right? So there they are, continuing to hold their slow speed. Georgetown getting hit pretty hard. Britsville, you'll be also getting hit, already starting to get into the heavy rain. Birchwood, you're going to be getting out of the heavy rain here pretty quick in the next 10 or 15 minutes. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if another warning would come along after this comes close to expiring, that they would extend it, even maybe before that, into Meigs and McMinn and Ray. But that is something that has not been done yet. We still got 25 minutes left on this warning because of its slow movement. And then I'm going to put it back into motion because it can kind of help me tell if it's weakening or not. You know, I would say, just eyeballing that it does appear to have lost a little intensity. It's still very intense, but the bright red has kind of disappeared a little bit into a, I guess you might say, a combination of yellow and red. Here's a special weather statement, and it's including Bledsoe County, which, let's see what's going on over there. Am I missing something? No, I don't think I am. Let's just read this special weather statement. And it says a strong thunderstorm will impact southwest Ray, west central Meigs, and south central Bledsoe through 5:15 Eastern Time. Strong thunderstorm near Dayton, moving east at 30. Well, I mean, I see that it is near Dayton, and I guess it is kind of extending back a little bit into Bledsoe County. So there, and actually, this is a separate cell. They must be talking about this one right here. This is kind of intensified a little bit here over the last few images. Yeah, it's just kind of held together, but it is really just about out of Bledsoe County. And so, I would say definitely Ray County, as we've been saying. And also this area in the warned area may actually affect parts of eastern Ray County. And then Meigs, McMinn, Ray are the three counties, I think, that are going to be most affected in the future here. It's almost 4:30, and I've got a 5 o'clock broadcast. I have some things I really have to get completed here. If indeed we need to get back on, we will. This warning could, just remember, this warning could be extended. There's no tornado warnings. This is severe thunderstorm warning, but still the danger is there for the possibility of a tornado in these severe thunderstorms. But watch the lightning data here. I want you to watch the lightning data just in the last few images. And it seems like it's just a little less intense, spreading out a little bit more, not quite as many, because these diminish after they come off the screen after, I think, 15 minutes. And so the last 15 minutes, it hasn't been quite as active, but still plenty of lightning there. All right, I've got to take off now to fix my show up, and we will be on the air at the top of the hour at 5, and we'll have an update there, and I'll be back here if I need to, if we need an update for this particular storm as well. All right, thanks for joining us. Stay safe. We love you here at News Channel 9, and I love you personally. And you just all have a very safe afternoon. And we're not going to forget about you. We're going to continue to track this throughout the rest of the afternoon into the evening.